Good morning, everyone. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing good. Today I figured we would take a break from my date night series here on YouTube, Patreon, whatever, and instead we would get to know me a little bit better. I realized I have not done one of these pretty much at all. Like, I posted a little something like on maybe Instagram, maybe Patreon. I can't remember off the top of my head. Need some water. Make sure you're hydrated, friends. Also, my hair is braided because I just washed it and I just kind of want it to be a little bit wavy, messy. I don't know. Yes, make sure you're hydrated. So today I figured we would just do like my everyday kind of makeup look, which is, I don't wear makeup very often. Ironic, I know. But everyday makeup, I have my makeup here just all over. We'll just talk and get to know me a little bit better. Alright, so a little bit about me is my name is Christina. I'm 24. I have been married for almost 3 months at the making of this video. I'm using my L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock Primer. Alright. I married a wonderful man. I love him to pieces. He is amazing. I am one of Jehovah's Witnesses, if that's a problem. I understand. But no need to spread your negativity here. If you don't like it, you're welcome to leave. I don't mean that in a negative way. I'm just doing this for myself and for fun. Alright? Make it fun for yourselves too. Okay? I lost the face razor. Does anybody else shave their face? Still? Is that still a thing? I still shave my face. Alright, anyway. I'm now using the Essence, my skin perfector, to set that primer a little bit. And then I'll grab an eye primer. I have been a makeup artist since I was 20, and I say that I'm certified as a makeup artist. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I'm not one of those just simply YouTube trained makeup artists. I have a certification. I can practice as a makeup artist. I do practice as a makeup artist. My profession is geared more toward more natural makeup, like weddings, photography. I can do avant-garde. Maybe I will later down the line, but it's not really my thing. My thing is more of the natural, fun, date night photography. I can do stage makeup. It's been a while, but I can do a little bit of, what's that called? Special effects. There we go. Had a brain fart. Alright, so that's been set. It's gonna feel so nice and soft. For primer for my eyelids. I don't know where my primer is because my makeup is a mess. Alright, let's put on some chapstick while we're here. I'm gonna use the Mallow Quickie Balm lip balm. So like a pineapple, has no flavor. Like it. Okay. Eye primer, where did you go? Anybody else just like have the products that they always use randomly disappear for like a while, and then you're like, okay, I guess you don't exist anymore, only for it to come back and you're like, where did you come from and how did you get here? I feel betrayed by your existence. I'm disappearing into nothing. Sorry about that. Oh gosh. Okay. I wasn't prepared to film today, I guess. We'll just use this. For primer for my eyelids, I'll just use the Tarte Amazonian Clay Waterproof 24-hour concealer, or 12-hour concealer. Just like this. My mirror is right here, and I have my phone's flashlight. So that's why I'm like over there. Alright, so a little bit about the makeup artistry thing. I am not a cosmetologist. I cannot do hair, clearly. I don't know about nails. I know about makeup. I know a little bit about skin. I would not put your trust in me to tell you, like, about your hair type. I just set my powder with the Ulta Beauty Wanna Be Free makeup setting spray. Looks like that. I would trust me with, like, if you want to know your skin type, if you want makeup tips for your face shape, your eye shape, lip shape, all of that stuff. However, it does get confusing because I do not have training as a cosmetologist. I just have makeup. Okay, so that's the biggest difference between me and an actual cosmetologist. I have no issue with cosmetology. It was just not something I did when I probably should have. But yeah, so that way you know I am not a cosmetologist. I am just a makeup artist. Today we're going to use the MAC Bare to the Max palette for eyes. It's something nice and simple. Yeah. So I've been doing makeup since I was 20. I've been a makeup artist since I was 20 years old, like certified. I'm just using the very, very, very much my skin tone shade right here. I need to like bring my mirror up or bring my chair down or something. I don't know. My husband does the chair thing. I don't. Alright, I'm just kind of neutralizing. I have a lot of veininess in my eyelids that you can't really see in this camera. Using my laptop camera again, it seemed to work the best for me. Alright, now with that same brush, I'm going to go in with this shade. On the very tip, just kind of wedging it into the outer corner and into the crease. So why am I a makeup artist and not a full-blown cosmetologist? I have zero interest in doing hair and nails. That is literally it. I am interested in the makeup part. I do not care to, like, so I bleach my own hair. I do my own hair. My husband and I cut our own hair. We don't really go to stylists or anything. Sorry, Brad Mondo, if you're watching this for some reason. But yeah, we do our own thing here. I just swap between the neutral shade, or the my skin tone shade, and then back to the light brown, taupey brown, whatever you want to call it. Just making sure everything is nicely soft and blended. I've got a long nose, it's fine. You can kind of tell what's going on here. Right, and then once again, I'm going to kind of clean that off on my shorts here. And then go into this deepest brown. There you go. The deep brown shade right here. Just kind of deepen it up just the lightest bit. I just want it to be a little bit deeper, especially right here. And I'm just going to blend it in. Okay. This is kind of a look that I do every day. This is more of my everyday kind of itch. Right. And to the other side. Gently blending it, tapping kind of. I have no issue with people who want to do hair and nails. I've had my nails done professionally maybe twice in my whole life. I'm done with that palette, by the way. We're going to go into something else for the lid. I don't have a problem with it. If you love cosmetology, if that's what you do, I kind of wish I had the patience to deal with all of it. I admire you. I do. Because I lack the patience. I'll use this palette. I haven't used this in a while. We're going to go in for the lid with the Natasha Denona Peak eyeshadow palette. And we're going to go in with this shade. I believe it is the shade Shine. Feather Shine or yeah, I can't really tell. I'm gonna use my fingertip for that shade. Just gonna tap it very lightly. I don't really want a whole bunch of shimmer. I say I'm going in with like the glittery shade that I own. But that's it for the eyes as far as eyeshadow. A little bit about my home life. My husband and I have been married for 3 months. There are no kids at the moment. We don't really want kids. We do have a cat. That is our child. I don't know what eyeliner this is. It's the Dragonliner. I don't remember where I got this. Alright, cool. Just gonna make a nice thin wing with this. There. You can see that, right? Yeah, I think so. Alright, so my husband and I met. How did we meet? Kind of a funny story. Long end of that, or the short end of that long story. Let's try saying it that way. We met their friends on Discord. There's a little bit more involved than that, but that's pretty much it. I technically asked him out. Yep. I'm a little crazy on the left eye. I'm just trying to make it match up just a little bit better. We'll clean that up with concealer, I think. But the eyes are pretty much getting done. Yes, we met virtually. We dated virtually. We did take a few moments of our dating lives to meet in person, but most of my relationship with my current with my husband, I only have had one husband. I'm 25. I've never been married before. Was online. We got married in January on the 8th, 2022. So that's a pretty great day in my book. We are best friends. We're taking the Tarte Maneater eyeliner for some smudging action. I gotta keep this all up to list what I have on my YouTube video. Alright, so yes, we are best of friends. We've had a month of nightmares. I am so grateful that he is the man that I married. Ladies, if your man does not make you feel like a princess, stop trying. Come on. My husband is the best at making me feel amazing. I always feel good from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed. I never worry about how he feels about me because he tells me. He's at work right now. He takes frequent breaks to text me. He is amazing. I love my husband. Anyway, we are going to go into the face now. I get all emotional every time I talk about him. We are going to use a little bit of the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation in the shade 11NN. I do not use a lot of foundation. I'm going to use less in today's video than I ever have on this channel. So I literally took that much plus what's on my finger. And I don't go in with a lot of foundation. I'm a firm believer, and if I want more coverage, I use concealer. This might be a little bit late. I've been out in the sun a lot more lately. We've been taking walks and stuff. We're trying to get our cat to go on walks with us. Yeah, we are old people. It is what it is. So I'm taking my big fluffy brush, tapping it in ever so gently, making sure to really pat it in the trouble spots, which is where it got applied the most, like the biggest bunch of it. Got a lot of redness in my face. Fortunately I grew out of this, but I used to have chronically bad acne. Just all over. But we got a lot of scarring, a bunch of texture. There is nothing wrong with that. Which is why I don't like to wear a lot of foundation though. I find that if the more foundation you wear, the more texture your skin looks. The most smoothing foundations is still going to emphasize your texture. Alright, so that's done. Into concealer. I have a lot of concealers because I like to experiment with them and like using those foundations sometimes. Today we're going to use the Tarte Hydrocealer. Looks like looks like that. This is in the shade 85 Porcelain Sand, or 8S Porcelain Sand, sorry. 85. Just gonna put that there, right there, there, there. Highlight with it a little bit on the center of the face. My jawbone, the cheekbone. I have very prominent cheekbones. I don't know why I feel like I have to highlight them, but it is what I do. So, but I do let that dry for a minute. So when you let your concealer dry down a little bit, it enhances the coverage. Did I put that away again? Oh my god. And it kind of helps it. I'm going to blend out the center of my face because I don't need as much coverage with that. Just brightening. Tapping so gently. Just to make sure it blends into the skin. This concealer really well matches my foundation. I did not realize that. That's awesome. I don't like it to be too bright. I just like it being a little bright. I have pretty dark circles, but for one thing, they're not like the darkest. But also, I just don't feel like it matters so much because you're going to see them anyway. So as a makeup artist, I feel like I have the right to say this. Makeup doesn't cover it. Now what do I mean by that? You have acne, you're going to see the acne. Makeup doesn't cover it. You have dark circles, you're going to see them. Makeup doesn't cover it. Makeup just takes the bad stuff and puts it behind and highlights the good, right? So you can still clearly see darkness, but what's enhanced? My eye shape, right? That's the power of makeup. It doesn't actually hide anything. And I don't really want it to. If that's your goal, that is fine. But I like the fact that makeup is not designed to actually hide your face. That's why I do it the way that I do. You are beautiful without makeup. You're beautiful with makeup. You are beautiful when you wake up and your hair is a mess and you forgot to take off the eyeliner last night and it's smeared down your face. You're beautiful. You want to know why? Because that's just who you are. I put on the... Where did I put that dang thing? E.l.f. Monochromatic multi-stick in the shade Dazzling Peony. That is what's on my face now. Anybody else still do the across the bridge sunburn look? I love that. I got a long nose and it just kind of like helps keep it looking friendly to the face. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Yep, I just tap it in. I don't really blend it when it's a cream product that I dab on with my fingers like you just saw. For the sheer purpose of, it's already gonna kind of, you know, be blended with my fingertips. That just kind of melts it into the skin. I'm once again going to go in with the My Skin Perfector Loose Fixing Powder by Essence. I don't really need or feel like I want a lot of coverage today, so I'm not going in with a pressed powder or a powder foundation to set my face. This is more likely what I'm going to do on a day-to-day basis, alright? So, I take some powder, you can see it, dot, 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 patting it in. You do not need to cover your whole face to look good. That just kills me. Like, I see so many makeup artists, like, of my generation especially, being like, cover it all. No, I don't want to. I'm not. The more natural you, or like, natural is such a vague term when it comes to makeup. How about this? The, like, lighter hand you have, the better your makeup's gonna look. It will last better throughout the day. It's easier to wash off. Looks better. And it feels better on the skin, right? I'm going into it a bunch, but I'm taking like the lightest of hands. Just double checking in my mirror. I'm using like my computer screen for the most of it, and then just, yeah, you know what I'm doing. You can see it. Sort of, not really. It's fine. I do set my face until it's no longer sticky. That's good. I have very oily skin, so I do need to make sure I set my face if I want it to last more than 8 minutes and 45 seconds. Water. Hydration. Bronzer time. I'm not using the Physicians Formula today. I know the crowd goes wild. I'm using the Too Faced Sun Bunny Natural Bronzer. I have a sample. That's what it looks like. There you go. Two-toned. I just kind of gently, with the lightest of hands. This is super pigmented. Like, I'm just going to show you. Swipe. Do you see that? Yeah, you kind of see that. See it better now. Like, what the heck, dude? This bronzer is gorgeous. I wore this one on my wedding day. Just gonna put it in the contours of my face. Not really contouring. Contouring is one of those things that just does not look good on everybody, and I do not think it looks good on me. I've got a very square face. I've got, like, incredible bone structure, which sounds like I'm bragging. I'm not. You know, it's one of those things. I like to enhance my bone structure, though, with bronzer. That's what I'm doing. My Dave piercing is healing super well. It doesn't even hurt. I forget it's there. So I just, with this bronzer, I will roll my brush in it, like, I'll show you. You can always use a little bit more. I roll my brush in it like that, so I have the little bit on my brush, and then take it down the center of my face. Ever so lightly. Oh, it just enhances that natural glow because it's so glowy. I'm just taking that bronzer, the darker side. I don't feel bronzed enough yet. That is why I like using a freaking huge brush for bronzer, because it does diffuse it really, really well. But it also can help you pinpoint it where you want it to go. Alright, I'm satisfied. We're going to once again stop putting this crap away. We're gonna once again spritz my face down with some Wanna Be Free Makeup Setting Spray by Ulta Beauty. What is your guys' favorite makeup brand? Like, of all time? Mine would probably be Tarte. Either Tarte or e.l.f. I know those are two totally different brackets, but I don't know. I love their vibe. I love both of their vibes. So I guess if I had to, Tarte is my favorite high-end, e.l.f. is my favorite drugstore. Alright, I'm just letting that set a little bit. I did not smudge my eyeliner today, and I'm kind of feeling it. Usually I do smudge it, but yeah. Tell me what you think. What do you think on this brush? Alright, time for the brows, I think. I kind of want to do my brows next. Anybody else just like so done bothering with your eyebrows and just could like never do them again? Is that just a me thing? If it's just a me thing, that's totally fine. Like normal, I'm just going in with my Busy Gal Brow in the same shade, Ash Blonde. I just did my eyebrows again. They're looking totally normal. Totally untouched because I don't do much with them. But I love this eyebrow gel. Just those few spots in my brows that are kind of sparse, because everybody's got that. It just fills them right in. Makes them look nice and full. Brows are done. I'm happy with that. Mascara. What mascara should I use today? I don't know. So, I have a funny thing. I am not a fan of like the Better Than Sex mascara. Tried a sample of it long ago. I don't know. It wasn't like... I get the same or better results with my Loreal Original Voluminous. Voluminous, yes. So that's what I'm using today. I think you can tell that that's just like, oh yeah. Weird shadows from the way I have my light. Not a fan of that myself. I think I'm just going to do one coat today per eyeball. I don't want to do a whole mess of mascara this colors. I don't feel like it. Alright. So I'm not a very interesting person. A few fun facts about me. I've been an artist my whole life, not just makeup, but drawing, writing, that kind of stuff. I moved from Ohio to Tennessee. It's interesting, I guess. I don't know. If you have any questions for me, let me know. I want to know what you want to know about me. Okay, so my final step is going to be lips. I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Cloudpout Marshmallow Lip Mousse in the shade Marsh to my Mallow. I love this stuff. You literally need the smallest amount for a nice bitten lip look. Like, look at that. It dries down to this beautiful buttery finish. Alright, that is the look for the day, friends. I hope you liked getting to know me. Sorry I didn't have more to say. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. On Patreon, YouTube, Discord, if you have access to it. My Patreons who pay will have access to my Discord. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!